welcome to my kitchen where good health starts where it starts in the kitchen. So today is what? Prep day for my beet juice. I only have 6 bottles left in the deep freezer. So today is going to be the battle of the beets. So I have my 2 bags of beets that I got. So I usually just take these 2, dump them in the sink, and soap and water with a rag and just wash them off real good and cut them up in small pieces and put them in a container. Then we have our carrot, 5 pounds of carrot that I usually get these from ShopRite. I'm going to be cleaning these as well and put them in the same container with the beets. And then we have our pineapples. So I already start the cleaning process with these, sprayed some vinegar and water solution on them, let them sit for a while. Then I'll just use the basic soap, water with a rag and wash them down real good. After that, we're cutting them in our peel, cutting the skins off. We know what we do with the skins. We usually cut them in smaller pieces and soak them in my glass container with cinnamon and clove and let them sit for a week. And that will be the pine drink that I use when I go to the gym. You know, that's what I drink when I go to the gym. So today is going to be a very busy day in the kitchen. Again, good health starts in the kitchen. That's where I start my day. And here I am in the kitchen getting it done. So let's go. Okay, here are the beets in the sink. So I usually soak them up and then wash them off. Just basic soap and water, nothing complicated. And from there, I usually put them in this tray. And then from there, I'll just take them out and then put them on the cutting board, cut them in smaller pieces, and then put them in the tray. That's the process. Very simple. Okay guys, I'm all done with the beets. Cleaned off the cutting board. Next up, the carrots. So I already sprayed them down with the vinegar and water solution. Then I'm gonna just rinse them off, scrape them off as well. And then I'm gonna put them in the strainer, from the strainer to the cutting board. And then I'm gonna add some to this container with the beets, and the rest will go into that container. I'm all done with the beets and the carrots. So I'm gonna put the lid on those 2 containers and put them in the refrigerator. And then next up will be the pineapples. And you see, I got my cutting board clean and ready. And I have my 2 containers. I already put the clove and cinnamon in those 2 glass containers. And you guys know the process. I'm going to be cutting the skin off the pineapples, and then I cut them in smaller pieces and put them in the 2 containers. You guys know the process. That's how we get busy in the kitchen. That's how we make love in the kitchen. Thank you guys for watching. Just want to say please like and subscribe and have a wonderful day.